I'm Corruption.
I'm Duke.
I'm Krypto.
And we're Black Vulture Conspiracy. Remember to drink, fuck, fight, and die. And you're listening to Kosher Metal.
Throwback Metal Show.
It's not Kosher Metal, it's Throwback Metal Show.
Yeah, that one.
Do that. You don't have to start it all over. And
Just
you're
say...
listening to...
And you're listening to Throwback Metal Show.
The Throwback Metal Show. And you're listening to the Throwback Metal Show.
And you're listening to the Throwback Metal Show.
Right. And
Drink, fuck, fight, die!
On the Kosher Metal Show.
Good evening. Tonight on the Throwback Metal Show, I've got Black Vulture Conspiracy. They're a band from the haunted city of Covina, California. I'll be interviewing Krypto, Corruption, Duke, and Brian. Sit back, turn off the lights, pour your favorite drink, and prepare to have the shit scared out of you.
Alright, this is Martin DeBourge in the studio with you. I'm here with Black Vulture Conspiracy. Say hi, guys.
Hey, how you doing?
How's it
going?
Make sure that mic's up.
They heard the intro? They heard the intro?
Thank you, brother. Ah, crap.
I just got heard you all right now, so.
I'm fired. I'm
then-
so fucking fired.
And I get music in the background.
Hey,
And Martin.
Hey, we're getting crunk, man. It's all good.
I'm fine, too, so.
Alright.
I'm fine. I know
Do
I'm
they still hear
sexy. Is Jackie said
Hey, my daughter Octavia says, oh my God, I can still hear you. Love you, sweetheart.
Alright, you know what? Fuck it. We have 2.5 minutes to do an interview right now, so I guess we'll do it. Alright, so with me here in the studio, I got Duke, I got Corruption, and I got Krypto. Duke, say hello.
Hello?
Nice. Corruption.
What's
Hey!
going on?
Did I fuck this up? I
No,
thought
you-
Corruption
no, you
was
didn't.
right there.
Crypto just like to talk.
Fucking talked over you. What the hell?
That's life, dude. That's our band, dude. Crypto always talks over me. The asshole.
Wow. Now, Krypto, you may speak.
Sorry. Hi.
And please
No
do
one
not
tells you
speak
what.
until spoken to.
Right.
Yeah, right. That's going to work, right? No, I'm just kidding. That's not. Anyway, I appreciate you guys being here. We're going to roll with this interview, even though I'm blindly going in. Just shut the fuck up when you play music is one of the things I see in the chat room. Thanks for that, Matt. In the meantime, I fucked up on the intro and I called you guys Black Conspiracy, but the name is Black Vulture Conspiracy. We might as well talk about how you came up with the name.
Well, you know, I have an affinity for vultures. I have tattoos of vultures all over me. I love vultures. They eat dead flesh. And it seemed like a really cool name, Black Vulture Conspiracy. It had that mysterious kind of feel to it. And Corruption, he, you know, when I ran it past him, he was like, yeah, it's kind of a secret thing, right, bro?
For sure, man.
And go ahead.
Oh, it was cool when he brought it to me. And when we started writing together, it kind of started writing this mysterious, heavy stuff together about war and raising of the dead and just that kind of secret stuff.
Sweet.
So the conspiracy kind of just happened that way.
So if you listen and download our stuff or happen to get one of our t-shirts or a CD, you are part of the conspiracy. And that was the point.
Very
Everybody's
cool.
part of it.
Very cool. So I imagine that everything, not just the image and the name, but even the lyrics kind of contain that kind of you're in the group kind of
Right.
vibe,
We write songs of battle and honor.
Very much help written by Jack Vigil.
Yeah, we have a kind of
Writes a lot
a
for
silent
us.
member that helps us with our lyrics, Jack Vigil.
Nice.
He's a very excellent lyricist. And, you know, we kind of have a Viking vibe. We kind of like to coin
I
ourselves.
saw that battle metal on
That
the,
kind of battle metal thing, you know, and, you know, our motto is Drink, Fuck, Fight, and Die.
And we're going to play that one later, but for now, let's play Torn Through Time. Martin DeBourge back with you in the studio. We are still hammering out some tech issues, and wouldn't you know it, it's Halloween. I knew I fucked around with the whole Satan thing badly this week, leading up to the show, and I'm being fucked with. I know it, but whatever. We won't dwell on that. We talked about the band name, and we talked about. But you guys are actually a new band.
Yes, we are.
Yeah, very much so.
Been out for about 9 months.
Only. Wow.
Yeah.
We've been together 9 months. We got Duke about 6 months ago.
Right.
Okay. So, is 6 months ago your first gig, or?
No, we actually had our first gig a couple of months ago at the Doll Hut, world famous Doll Hut in Anaheim.
Only a couple months ago.
Right,
yes.
right. And, our bass player, Brian, couldn't make it. We just got a text from him. He wanted to tell everybody he was sorry he couldn't make the interview, but he loves everybody and hopes to see everybody at the shows.
Yes.
Sweet. And that was at the Doll Hut. And I know you've done a couple high desert shows, and you got one coming up.
Yes, we have. We have actually one. We did Gators 3, and that was really awesome with our friends from Tonight Shall Rise. We're actually going to be playing with them. What date is that?
November 8th.
November 8th at Gators 3. So all our high desert people want to see you at that show, man. Let's pack it in and have a good time.
That's cool. And as far as gigs go, I know that before we got on the air tonight, we all kind of worked out that you guys will be at Throwback Metal Fest 2016, right?
Oh man, yes, we were so happy to hear that. Absolutely, man. Especially my buddy, my bro Duke here, man. I know he's really quiet back here, but say hello to everybody, Duke. Come on, man.
Hello.
Hello.
There you go. Dude.
Yeah. Just see him on stage. The guy don't shut the fuck up.
Yeah, I know, man. He's ham trust.
That's cool. Well, I, for one, am looking forward to seeing you guys in person live for the first time. But speaking of Tonight Shall Rise, they're the ones that turned me on to you guys. I saw them doing some kind of Facebook post, commenting this or that. And if Lauren, their bass player, says you guys are badass, then I think you guys are worth looking at. And that's when I discovered you, which...
We love Miss Lauren, man.
Thank you, Lauren.
Thank you, Lauren. She rocks,
Lauren,
man.
Tink, Stretch,
Tink, Stretch, right. All that whole
dude,
band.
all those
call him
guys.
Stretch.
Stretch, hell yeah. That's his
Stretch,
nickname, man.
man.
Stretch. We
Yeah.
call him Stretch, man. He's
He is a long, slinky motherfucker.
Yeah.
Play the drums, man.
They're great people. They're good friends of
Yeah,
ours.
they're good people. I like them, too.
Yeah, we met them actually when we played our first show.
Oh, cool.
So-
And this next one in November will be the one that you're going to do with them again.
Yes.
Absolutely.
That's very cool. So that last song I played, remind me what it was called?
It was called...
Torn Through Time.
And what's that song about?
That song's about the four horsemen of the apocalypse being torn back from their place in medieval lore into the present time. And the destruction of the world. So everybody better mind their P's and Q's, man. They're coming.
The Four Horsemen are?
Yes, they are. And that's us, Black Vulture Conspiracy.
Nice. Oh, I got you. Now
And then if I may, Martin, may I throw a shameless plug for Facebook? Please like us on Facebook. Those likes count when people are looking at us for shows. They look at the Facebook, and for us, social media. It's really you kind of have to
Pry industry is.
right,
Of
right,
course.
right. We live for the underground. We play for the love of music and
Right.
for the love of each other, and that's
see
something
us at
special
Gators.
for us.
Right. Well, I did happen to look it up before you guys came in today, and I noticed that everywhere you're / Black Vulture Conspiracy. So whether it's Reverb Nation or Facebook, it's /
Black Vulture.
Black
Conspiracy.
Vulture Conspiracy.
Conspiracy.
So the next song we're going to play is one called Rise. Tell me about that one.
That one is one that Jackie and I. Jack is our other member of the band that writes
Silent
music.
member.
Yeah, he's our lyricist. We were kind of thinking, a Viking troop on a quest, and all of a sudden they come upon this undead army that rises out of the black, and they fight them to the bitter end, and they triumph.
Wow, you guys put some thought into that, didn't you?
But listen to the song and listen to the
You
lyrics.
listen to it all, man.
And,
It's a rock opera.
It is the whole. That's what we're trying to do, man.
Said rock opera.
We're he said rock opera.
battle metal.
Oh my
opera.
God.
My bad.
Like
My
Queen
bad.
or something, man.
The battle
Yeah, we got
opera.
Freddie
Right.
Mercury on rhythm over here,
Right.
so it's all good.
Right.
Well, that's cool. We are going to listen to that one too, and we have a couple more that we're going to play for you. Do a few more interview segments. It sounds like we got a lot of tech issues tonight, but I'm going to hammer that out and make sure that we have a badass YouTube upload for those that didn't catch it tonight, because I know we're having some streaming issues. But we're going to get all that hammered out, and you guys are cool for hanging out and doing that. But we'll come back for a couple more interview
Our
segments.
pleasure, Martin. Thank you very much.
In the deepest pits of hell, an army rises from the abyss. Stare into it and it stares right back. The hideous features painful death with all our might. Numbers dwindle, the time is right to rise and fall, the counterattack. Rise, march forward, present your arms, charge, charge, charge. From the deepest pits of hell, an army rose from the abyss. We fought hard and we killed them well. We drove those demons back to
What was once an inarticulate mass of lifeless tissues, may I now present a cultured, sophisticated man about town. If you're blue and you don't know where to go to, why don't you go where fashion sits?
One of my favorite movies of all time, brother.
All right, Martin DeBourge back with you in the studio at the Throwback Metal Festival. My guests are the Black Vulture Conspiracy. I've got Corruption and Krypto here getting drunk with me. I'm on my second martini and feeling it. I know that my wife has set you guys up with some stuff. And the reason I left Duke out is because he's the designated driver, bitch.
He is.
Womp, womp.
Well, I saw you guys jamming out to High on Fire there. You know, I got to see them a while back opening up for Death Clock, of all people.
Wow, we love Death Clock.
Death Clock, one of my favorite bands to see live, man.
Right?
Oh,
Right.
God.
And the band that he has backing him, Brendan, when he's got fucking Brian Beller and Mike Keneally and Gene Hoglan, you look at them and you're like, what the fuck? But then they fucking slay.
Then they play, dude, and it's like, what the hell
And
just happened?
you know what strikes me is the size of their amps on stage.
Right.
They don't go out with these huge stacks, you know. I'm telling you, if I'm playing that show, I got a wall of amps. I know I speak
Yeah.
for myself and Duke. We want a wall of
Dude, I got
stacks.
a Cyber Twin.
Right. Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, minimalist, right?
Yeah, but the engineer comes out, man, you know, and you mic that shit, and it's going to sound badass with the mains.
Absolutely,
Yeah,
right?
in the end. So, the name of that last song we played after that last segment,
Rise.
Rise. You did tell me what that was about. That was cool. You know, I'm in the chat room, and I'm talking to your fifth member. What's his name?
Jack.
Jack. I think he likes to go by Sage or something, right?
Sage.
Sage.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Sorry, Jack. Oh.
Actually, that's not true. He told me I'll go by either one, Jack or Sage. So he says whatever these guys want to do.
You're right.
But I did want to kind of let's talk about him for a minute. You don't meet a lot of bands that resource out. You know, they got a guy who writes the lyrics, and B, he's doing a great job at it.
You know,
Honestly, what Jack was our original singer,
He said that.
and he didn't really like the limelight. He was cool with it,
Yeah.
but he just wasn't into it.
I like to think that he saw where we were going, and you know, he took one for the team.
Yeah.
And I respect him all the more.
Yeah.
And you know, I like I said, you know, I know he makes fun of it, but we share a musical connection. He gets what I play, and you know, and he writes to that.
To it.
Right.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And
Well, there's something to be said, and that's one of the reasons I love metal above all genres. Is there's a brotherhood there.
Huge.
huge
absolutely,
brotherhood,
yeah.
man. You know, that's why we do this, man. You
Yeah.
know, we don't make a lot of money. It's, you know, there's the, you know, the big bands, you know, they find it easy to get shows. For us, it's a struggle for us.
Yeah.
And we do it for the love and the underground music, you know, just like Caustic, Ruach, Tonight Shall Rise. You know, all these bands that we play with, everybody's kind of just supporting each other.
Yeah.
I've seen Caustic. Actually,
They're amazing.
the first time I saw Caustic, they played a show down the road, and they weren't done. They showed up at the bar I was working at, and they said, "We're not done. We still want to play a show. Would you mind if we plugged in and just played?" And I was weary.
Yeah.
They plugged in, and I'm like, "Holy fuck!"
Yeah.
They're
Caustic are some of my best friends.
Yeah, they're cool guys.
I'm the only person outside of them that's got their full name tattooed. Actually,
he does. He's got a Caustic
Actually,
tattoo, man.
not even them have a full cat. They only have the K. I have the full thing.
Right. You know, he likes them.
That's
They inspired
hardcore.
me.
You know,
to actually keep playing.
my fave, I love Caustic, and I'm sorry, dudes, but my fave is Ruach.
Yeah,
Ruach's amazing.
yeah.
Ruach is amazing. We
really
saw
good
them.
live.
We saw them at the Slide Bar, right, bro?
Yeah, it was a
It was Slide Bar, and they tore it up, man.
Nice,
They're just
nice.
great. When, you know, and like I said, it's a brotherhood.
Yeah.
All these bands, we're just all trying to find shows.
Well, I'm
all
gonna check
trying
out
to make
that
it.
band next for sure. I hadn't heard of them before.
Right. Check
Yeah.
them out. Check out Ruach.
RUACH.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. The next one I'm going to play is Maidens of Valhalla, and
Oh, yeah.
what are we calling him? Sage. He said that it took him 6.5 months to write those lyrics.
You know,
He's joking. He said it took him 5 minutes.
it was a fast song. I had the song.
We wrote that song in less than a day. He came to rehearsal and brought the song to me. This is before we had Dookie in the band, and we it was before you were in the band.
But you said Dookie.
Yeah, you said Dookie.
Really?
Hey, we're gonna go.
It's a secret name.
Sage smells like Dookie.
It's a secret name. I guess I'm supposed to say. His wife wants me to say, you know,
Not on the
Jack
air,
smells
bro.
like Dookie.
But
Yeah, that
I
was
said
kinda
it.
fucked
So
up.
Daisy, you owe me one.
Well, anyway,
It's like, wait a minute.
excuse
hold
me.
up.
Before Duke was in the band,
Thank you, sir.
yeah, Krypto brought it to us and we started jamming it. It's the first time in probably a year and a half my wife's ever came out to hear me play music because she said it was something different.
That's
And
cool. And now we just missed the beginning because it's playing now, and we're gonna go back to it. It starts off with
Drink, fuck, fight,
and
die. That's the Viking Ruach.
nice.
Drink, fuck, fight, die! March out, not the first light. On the fields of war we fight. Broken bodies with the fading day.
right, Martin DeBourge back with you in the studio. We've had a lot of tech issues tonight, but these guys have rolled with it just like I have, and that's cool, and I appreciate that. We don't have to be quiet during the music, but something funky is going on with the mics, and they're live, and something tells me you guys are the last bands we want to leave the mic live on.
We're trying our best, man, you know?
Somebody can control their allergies.
If somebody can control their sneezing,
it's getting too metal for somebody.
My bad.
There was a lot of sign language going on over here. The last thing I saw was Krypto and Duke flipping off poor Corruption.
My bad, man.
And you answered with a good double flip off. I don't know what that was about, but we all
size of my nose, bro.
Nothing but love.
it's all love for
The
us,
size
you
of my
know?
nose trying to keep these allergies down, dude. It sucks.
Too metal for him in here.
It's just a metal. Yeah, it's too metal in here for him, man, you know?
Oh, shit.
He did play in a punk band before us.
Ouch.
Nice. We are going to end early, but I did say this was going to be our last interview segment. It is not. I'd like to come back one more time with you guys after we play your next song,
Great.
which is going to be Final Stand. What's that song about?
It's the greatest song we have, in my opinion.
Yeah?
You
I love
know,
that song.
Final Stand is about just that. When you're backed up against the wall and you're that little mouse flipping off that eagle coming at you. Everybody's seen that shirt, you know?
Sure,
the
yeah.
last act of defiance.
Absolutely.
It's our final stand.
You might even know you're going down, but I ain't going down without some attitude.
Right.
Yeah, it's
and a
an
fight.
accolade.
Absolutely.
And a fight. Fuck yeah. That's cool.
That's metal, right? That's what all of us who like this genre of music, you know, we're not exactly fit the form of what everybody expects,
Sure.
you know, people to be.
Right.
You know, metal is everything. It saved my life.
Is what?
Preach it, brother.
Right, man. It saved my life, man. I mean, fuck, what would I be doing now if I wasn't playing music, you know, with this band? You know? It
No,
would be-
I hear you. And like you say, you know, it comes with the attitude, and we go down with the fight. But you know, we don't always get the respect due.
No.
No.
But it's not going to stop
You know,
us.
we don't play
Never.
with other people's music.
Right.
We make our own, you know?
All original.
Right. So,
Speaking of which, I mean, in talking to you guys before we went live on the air, which has been the whole fucking time.
right.
These mics are on, but influences. I mean, I was kind of surprised to hear that you're not all on the same page, but that
Not
kind of makes
really.
for a cool shit.
I think I'm the only Venom guy, though.
Right, I saw you jamming
You know,
some Venom.
These guys are on their phone. Like,
You know, I listen to everything, man. You know, I'm a big rap fan. Tupac Shakur, greatest rapper ever lived. I don't give a shit.
Well, there you go.
You're right. And, you
Your
know,
don't give a shit attitude is metal.
Right.
You liking Tupac is probably not.
Yeah, that's
you know, it's okay. But you know, I like that. You know, and my wife, you know, she really kind of turned me on to a lot of R&B and stuff, and I get a lot of
absolutely.
melody influences out of that. You know, I really do.
No,
Cool.
I'm very big into power metal, and black metal, and death metal, and of course Pantera.
That's the power metal and black metal. That's a big jump.
It's huge. I used to play in a band called Night Eternal, which we actually tried to bridge the two together.
Sure.
And then, which was pretty fun. And then
Interesting. So, no, I'm sorry. I got to harp on that for
Yeah.
a second. Black metal and power metal.
Yes.
So you got technically proficient and polished sound, and then you got the Casio recorder for the black metal album.
It was.
How did you meet the two together? I'm
It-
fascinated.
The easiest way to say it was blast beats and harmonies.
Nice.
That's
That sounds
the
interesting.
fastest way to fucking say what that was
Right.
blast beats and harmonies.
That's gonna be a song.
And then,
bro.
Blast beat and harmonies. Right.
no, I like
I'm
blast
digging
beats and
it already.
blowjobs better, but you know it's all good.
We go for harmonies because I
Yeah.
hear some people's moms attend shows, so we'll go. with
My mom is there almost every one of my shows. I
His,
love
you
my
know,
mom.
we have this song.
My mom has been there for me forever, and my sister both.
Which is awesome.
Right.
My mom and Shorty, fucking, this goes out all the time. They
Absolutely.
fucking hang out.
You know, we have this song called "Spit on the Tip."
oh Jesus.
Here we
And-
go.
And right. And Chris's mom is always front row center, staring right at me, man, when I'm singing these most lurid lyrics. You know, my sons actually, one show, they actually said, stop looking at our mom when you're singing that song. I'm like, okay,
Because
man.
it ceases to be your
Yeah,
wife.
because I'm staring at my wife, whatever.
All right. Here we go. We're going to listen to Final Stand right now. We'll come back for another interview.
Greatest
segment.
song ever.
Burn down this world. Mercy we know not of. Take your last breath. Death bears down upon you. Flames of light light your path. Shadows dancing over you. Whispers in the blackest dark. This is our final stand. This is our final stand. There is no hope, God. As our world crashes down, we take our arms in hand. This is our final stand. We will not lose. Flames of light light your path. Shadows dancing over you. Whispers in the darkest dark. This is our final stand. This is our final stand. Stand tall in the face of death. Metal against metal. Blade into the flesh. Whispers out the rage. We unleash the wrath. We know no word called retreat. Stand tall in the face of death. Metal against metal. Blade into the flesh. Whispers out the rage. We unleash your wrath. We know no word called retreat. This is our final stand. This is our final
Yeah, fuck Metallica. We're not listening to that song. No, I'm not. I'm not kidding. I don't really mean fuck Metallica. Because James Hetfield is listening right now. He's totally not. I'm just kidding.
Right. Duke would be in heaven if he was.
He would fall down in heart attack right there on the floor, man.
Yeah, whatever.
Call me
bro.
serious.
That's what I do. Hey, bro, I'm serious. You love him, bro.
I didn't get his name tattooed on.
I gotta say though, my Metallica story, which isn't a great one, but I was there, so I got to experience it. Was Monsters of Rock in 19 and
Was there, bro.
what's that?
I was there, broke down
Were
the
you
barriers.
there?
Oh, I was,
The
dude.
Monsters of Rock tour?
I was. I got a black eye in the Metallica pit, bro.
Dude. So Kingdom Come opened that show.
Oh my God! They
Remember them?
sucked.
They did suck. They got
Docking
booed.
was good though.
But that was their last show, from what I hear, or one of their last. Because
Right.
remember, the drummer kicked his shit out.
Yeah.
The bass drum
George
went out.
Lynch is sick though.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right.
And so I'm watching the whole thing. Sammy. People were still kind of wondering, do I like Sammy with Van Halen or not? We watched that. Fucking Metallica hit the stage, and you lost your seat. I don't care what you paid for that
Right.
seat. It was done.
Done.
And everybody, I've never seen anything like it. I mean, chairs that were cemented to the fucking ground were done.
Right?
Yeah, Randy.
That was a
telling me
great
about
show,
that
man.
show.
It
That
was
a great
amazing.
show.
It was amazing. I think I got laid that night. I'm pretty sure I did.
Oh.
I hardly remember her. Anyway,
I guess I'm.
we before that last interview segment, we talked about your guys' influence, and I guess since Brian couldn't make it tonight, somebody's going to have to talk on his behalf. What is he into?
All right. Well, I guess I'll talk for Brian. He likes 70s stoner rock, like groove.
Doom.
Doom
No,
metal.
it's not doom, man.
But you know what? He posted he liked doom metal.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? There's a connection between stoner and doom.
Well, you know, he's probably the most experienced musician out of us all. You know,
He's played for Green Jello. He's worked with Tom Zutot.
The Green Jello?
The
Yeah,
Green
the
Jello.
Green
He was
Jello.
like member
Little pigs.
352
Right,
or
come on.
something.
Text us that number there, Brian. Come on,
Text
buddy.
Krypto, my phone.
Yeah. Text Krypto because we need to know.
But yeah, he still got his dog tag that says member like 350 something.
Right.
I've sang for bands where I was the 17th singer.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
And he's worked with Tom Zutot.
Tell me who Tom Zutot is.
Tom Zutot was the manager for, was it Motley Crue?
Yeah,
Okay.
Motley Crue, Bon
Yeah.
Jovi.
Yeah, he was there for a while.
So this Brian guy's got some experience.
He's got some
He's got
experience. He
plenty of
played, actually, his last gig was with Fabulous Miss Wendy.
Okay.
And he got off tour with them, and he was kind of looking for a band to join. He'd been a hired gun for so many years, and we scooped him up because him and Corruption are like asshole buddies. They've been like since the cradle,
Oh, cool.
And so
Look at
we were looking for
16
bass
years,
players,
close
and
friends.
Brian's like, well, why don't you guys ask me? Because we thought he was totally out of our league.
Right,
I mean,
okay.
touring musician, whoa, But he just came in and he really kind of rounded us out.
Now, did you guys have a recording in place before that?
No.
He came to actually hear what you guys do.
He came because the fact that, like I said, he's like my best friend
Yeah.
and everything, and he's been home. He was home for a couple years.
Wait a minute. I thought I was your best friend.
Well,
Technicality, sorry.
All right, never mind. I'm just kidding, man. I'm just kidding.
Anyway,
that's the bourbon talking.
I've known you for like a year. I've known Brian for 16.
Right, I get
And
it.
So actually, as far as old school relationships go, it's been you and Brian
Yes.
forever.
Right.
I used to watch Brian play in his high school punk rock band back in the day.
What was the name of that band? You remember?
Zuzu's Pedals.
Zuzu's Pedals. Where did they play?
They were a Christian punk band.
Okay.
Yeah. It was different then. And
All right.
but no, he was
Zuzu's Pedals.
Zuzu's Pedals. They got it from shit. What movie was that? Same
Krypto.
Wings for Clarence. It's a Christmas movie.
Wings what?
Wings for Clarence. It was another one of his bands, but it was from a Christmas movie.
What year are we talking, by the way?
I don't know.
16 years ago.
You're losing me, bro.
Yeah,
right.
we graduated in 03.
Oh, okay.
So,
All right.
way back when and stuff. So
All right. Are you the youngest guy in the band?
I am actually.
Okay.
I'm 28. Brian's 29. Duke is 32, and Krypto's 85. So
Wow.
I think that's how we're rolling right now.
Love there right now. But you and Krypto met at Marquee 15, is that right?
No, we met at Friar Tuck's in Pomona.
Oh, that's a terrible
And-
place to meet.
Yeah, it was home.
Now
to me.
we're talking about that place. I mean, I've been there, and if memory serves me correctly, right in front of the stage is a big ass annoying beam that
Exactly.
you got to work around.
It goes beam, drummer face.
Yeah.
That's exactly. As
Best
a drummer,
place
let
to
me
play,
tell you,
though.
that's how it is.
But then I don't know if it was fun to play. But I remember when I had to leave the stage, and as singers mostly do, Krypto, you would understand. The first thing I needed to do is go take a leak. So I headlined for the bathroom, and that's an interesting unit.
Yeah.
The bathroom at
you
Friar
got the dog's
Tuck's.
trough, man.
And right. It's badass.
It's like you
man.
open the door, boom, sink right in front of you.
Right.
And then
Yeah.
you close the door, boom, toillet.
Yeah.
Great place to play, man.
But
You think so?
It was home. It's
Okay.
home for me.
Yeah, it's right.
we get a
We're
focus
from
on
that
us.
area. Everybody has a dive bar that they play.
Sure.
And they go
that's
back
the
to,
dive.
and that's us.
Come to the
that-
castle, man.
Right,
It's just
that's
what
the
we were.
castle. Our last show we played there
We had a good
with our
turnout.
with our good friends Ekin is Dead. They're really good.
Now, I know
hardcore
the
band.
Ekin and Zed guy.
Right,
Chris,
right.
the singer, is a great guy.
Oh, Chris
Oh,
is
amazing,
good friends
Mr.
with
Never Ready.
us.
If you're listening right now, dude,
Right?
You rock.
I'll tag him when I post it on YouTube. Quite the showman, that guy.
Oh, man, amazing.
Oh,
Really
my-
good showman.
The first time I watched him play,
Yeah.
I watched that guy jump off the bar,
Yes.
do a roll off the floor, and stand up, not miss a beat. And I'm just like, we're a god among men. Like,
Wow, at Friar Tuck's, man. Actually,
This is the first time I saw him play, too.
Really?
Yeah.
Now, we saw him here at Froggy's, the local bar here in town, and he jumped up on the bar and on the...
Oh,
and,
it's-
you know, he does this thing where he gets himself wet.
Yeah.
Much like my first girlfriend. And so he gets himself... Not anything like my first girlfriend. By the way. But he gets it... He drenches
he just
his
got
hair.
married, by the way.
Yeah.
Who did? Chris? That's
Yes,
right.
he
just got married a
did.
couple
Congratulations,
weekends
sir.
Yeah.
That's
you and
right.
your bride.
Congratulations, Chris. But now we're going to talk shit. So he jumps up on the stage or on the bar and he's running around. He's sopping wet and he's just dripping wet. And some of the chicks literally run up there. They just want to drink the water from his hair.
And I actually
Fuck
learned,
that guy.
I
Right,
I learned that move from Chris too. Before a show, I'll take a pitcher of water and dump it on my head because
Absolutely.
it makes that hair work so
Yes,
much better.
it does.
And the way that fool flips his hair, I mean, even being a man, that's the sexiest thing in the world. It's a fucking helicopter.
Right.
It's like
No.
What the hell?
No,
you
Gag
doing?
is my favorite in the band. And Vic, I love you, man. We're guitar players, but Gag is the fuck, man.
My first encounter with
He's the
Gag,
bass
I'm like,
player.
what? I'm like, why you play six string? He goes, why not? I'm like, touche, sir.
Touche. I did not expect that answer.
Hey, his beard is freaking amazing, man.
There is the discussion of epic beers, which doesn't translate well for radio. So we'll move on and we'll talk about shout-outs.
Yes.
I'll go first because I know that tonight specifically, I got a guy in the fucking... I don't know what the hell he's doing. He's on some top-secret covert mission in the middle of the Pacific tuning in right now. Nice. So Doug Brady, thanks for listening in. You're catching Black Vulture Conspiracy. And I know that I've got an Iowa listener in right now and an Illinois listener in right now and a bunch of SoCal people. But Krypto, who do you want to say hi to, man?
I would like to give a shout out to my lovely wife Heather, my kids Octavia, Matthew, and Aaron, and my grandson Ethan Scott Wheeler. I love you, and also to my son-in-law Kyle, who's overseas with the military. Come home safe, son.
Nice.
We love you.
Very cool. And before we move on to the other shout-outs, I'd like to spend a moment to talk about what is the name?
Octavia. That's
now,
my.
you had normal names for the other kids. Where'd that come from?
She's named after my wife's father,
Okay.
and she's absolutely the most beautiful woman,
Nice.
a new mother, and I just love her to pieces.
Very cool. And I also appreciate how you're old. All of you guys are old school. You dig the old metal, and that's and the classic metal is what we refer to it as, the throwback metal, and I dig that. You owned up to being a grandfather. You didn't kind of run around over that. That's very cool.
Hell no, man.
He's proud, man.
Oh
He's
man,
so
that little boy.
proud.
That little boy. I never thought I could feel love like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's a different thing.
He kicks ass, man.
That's awesome.
He loves my hair.
Yeah?
He loves my hair. Right. Dude, I have a bit of a fro. Those of you who know
And
me.
he already gave him his first guitar.
Right, and I've already given him his first guitar. It's an Adrian Smith Jackson series.
Oh, fuck it.
And-
Now, see, why didn't we have grandfathers like that?
You know, the kid's gonna be a virtuoso. Either that or a Muay Thai fighter. One of those two, right?
Right. Okay, Corruption, let's talk about your shout-outs.
My shout-outs would be to my mom and pops, Larry and Pam. They've always been there for me. They started everything for me. If it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be here doing what
I'd like
I'm
to
doing.
stop you right there. I mean, were you grew up and they were supportive as a young kid,
Always.
which a lot of people didn't experience.
My mom's got videos of me since I was like 3 or 4 banging on pots and pans.
Cool.
And drumming, and when it was 8th grade, I think it was, I took beginning band, and they bought me my first drum set, a 1962 Slingerland custom kit.
Nice.
And and from still to this day, if I'm low on funds, me and my wife can't afford something, my parents are always there.
Yeah, that's
buying
awesome.
stuff for me. And then my sister,
Your
God
sister.
bless, my sister is a godsend. Shorty, Becky, we call her Shorty. She's a godsend. Went out and got a Guitar Center credit card in her name, so that way I can get stuff.
Yeah.
I love my sister to death.
That's awesome.
She's one of my best friends in the entire world. And then, of course, my wife puts up with my shit every fucking day. puts up with us three times a week.
Right.
Because our studio's at my house.
And she's cool about it.
And then I've got my kids, Malachi, Harley Quinn, and Isaac.
How old are they?
11, 7, and 5. They're always...
Wow, you spit that right out, dude. Sometimes, I'm a father, and sometimes I stump, and they're like, okay.
Yeah, no, they're always hanging outside the studio, listening to music, and they refuse to cuss, which is okay, I guess, in some standards.
But you actually wouldn't come down hard on them.
I don't care either way.
Yeah.
I give my kids money when I'm like, hey, say the word fuck. And I look at their mom, she goes, all right, do it. And I give them $1,
Yeah.
There's nothing cuter than my 7-year-old daughter going, fuck you, it's cute.
Yeah.
But so they'll be outside.
It's not going to be cute when they're a teenager, though, I got to tell you.
When it's coming back at me, no. But they're sitting there singing Millions of Valhalla outside going, drink, fight, die. They're missing that other word. But, and then other shout-outs is to, of course, our bass player, Brian.
Yeah.
I'm sorry I couldn't make it today. And then
maybe you could speak on Brian's behalf. Who would he probably shout out for?
His old lady, Jenny.
Yeah.
His
Grandma?
I'm sure she loves being called the old lady, by the way.
No, I don't mean it that way.
You're in trouble.
I don't mean it that way, Jenny, I promise.
His grandma?
Yeah, his grandmother, his dad. I don't know if he'd shout out to his brother-in-law,
Yeah.
his sister, but everybody else. I know Brian. He's a very loving person.
Very
cares
cool.
for everybody.
Very cool. Very cool. And before we move on to Duke here, expanding on that a little bit, I was at a show last month with my brothers in Ruthless, and I saw the singer. He gave a good, heartfelt bear hug to this guy, and I didn't realize what was going on. You could tell there was an emotional moment there. And the reason I'm telling this story is because, as it turns out, the guy had ALS. And at the same time we're seeing all these bucket challenges, you see it in real life, firsthand, right in front of you. And the way he bear hugged him and invited him up on stage, and the guy was able to, he loves Ruthless, and he just wanted to introduce the band. I've been around, and it sounds like you guys have a... I'm treading lightly here, but it sounds like you especially have, and when I say you, I mean Corruption, have some kind of maybe church experience. I don't. I used to, and I've since moved on from it. But, and again, I'm treading lightly with my words, but what I sense is the metal community comes out an even stronger force than any other community I've seen. And I would include that to be church.
True that.
For sure.
Yeah. And they just come out and they support, and they say, you know what, brother, we're here until the bitter end.
Even in the metal community, since a while ago, I have left the church.
Yeah.
I'm a devout Asatru follower.
What now?
Asatru, Norse paganism.
Oh, nice. And how do you... Satrut.
Asatru.
Asatru. I thought it was pronounced Asatru.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
I'm a Roman Catholic.
Are you?
But
Yeah,
but
I bet you're not, though. I bet you're not. We'll talk about that.
No, but yes.
I am actually, man.
No, even when I was with the church, they still had bands like Living Sacrifice.
I remember Living Sacrifice.
Project
they played with
Project 86, Zeo. I mean,
I know all those bands you're talking about.
Exactly, which are devout Christian bands. And
sure.
Some still, me and Brian both are still devout followers of. Because the music is so amazing.
Now, see, I actually played 2 Cornerstone Music Festivals out in Illinois, and I know the guys from Believer. You remember the band Believer, and
very much.
And Blood Good, but some of the more hardcore ones like Living Sacrifice, like you mentioned. In fact, they had a reunion show at that.
Yes.
I was out of place. I like the music. Those weren't my people anymore.
Exactly. No, but it's still, the metal community is so close knit. Even it doesn't matter about beliefs.
Yeah.
And everything.
Absolutely.
So.
And they don't even bother asking. They just, you know what?
Who cares, man?
We're here with you, man. We're here with you.
Who cares, man?
I think that's fucking awesome. And I think that, for lack of a better word, reeks about what you guys are about.
We're about the saga.
It emits from you guys that you guys are about the brotherhood, and I think that's amazing. That's awesome.
Very much so.
Thank you.
Duke, let's talk about your shout-outs.
All right, I want to thank my mom for sure. She couldn't tune in today. She was having some problems, so I wanted to give the first shout-out to her. My father, my uncle, Randy. I wouldn't be here today if not for him, so he definitely gets a big shout-out.
Now, let's talk about why. Why does your Uncle Randy get a shout-out?
When I first told him when I first discovered metal, I called him instantly, and he started throwing out names of albums and taking me to shows.
That's what uncles are for, man.
He gave me my
awesome.
first Jackson. I mean, he really just basically threw me out there, and if not for him, I definitely wouldn't be here today. So that one's for Randy.
Awesome.
My friends, Marty, James, Ashley, Victoria, just it's about all I have, and they're just my.
There's a weird, there's kind of a connection between Duke and myself and Randy.
Yeah.
I actually grew up with Randy, his uncle, when we were kids playing our first shows. Randy was always there at the shows, and
Randy's that guy.
Yeah, he's
He really is.
He's an amazing guy.
Cool.
And Randy, we love you, man.
Definitely,
Yeah.
nothing but love.
Now, is he
brother.
just a lover of the genre? Or is he a musician himself?
No,
or-
he's not a musician, not per se, but he just loves music.
He's
Yeah.
just that guy.
He's
He's
just
the
that
social
guy.
butterfly everybody
Super
loves.
supportive
Right? He
of
just
what we
pushes
do.
you in the right
Him
direction.
and his wife. You
He's-
need a place
yeah.
to crash. You call Randy.
That's
Yeah.
the fucking guy right there.
Yeah,
That's
Randy's
the
the
guy
man,
you
dude.
call.
Yeah.
Dude,
That's cool.
He's the
come pick
go-to.
me up, dude. I can't drive. That's the guy you call.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, Randy's the shit.
That's the priceless shit right there. And,
Right, man.
And
We'll be
growing up too.
we'll be there in 2016 for sure.
Oh yeah, so exclusive right here, 2016. Fucking you guys at the Throwback Metal Fest.
Nice.
I'm looking forward to that. But even way before that, I think you guys were telling me November 8th at Gators up here in. Was that right? November 8th.
November
Okay.
8th. All my high desert people,
Yeah, if you like what you hear, come out.
come out,
You'll
please.
enjoy it live.
We also got the 26th at the Rainbow.
What's happening there? What's that show?
The
Hey,
Rainbow
the
Bar
Rainbow
Grill.
Bar and Grill off the strip in
Hollywood.
Hollywood.
I know the Rainbow. Who else is on that bill?
As far as we know, right now, us and our good friend Slave Labor Union.
Now, there's a connection between you and
Yes, there is.
You don't have to expand on it. If you
I used to be the drummer.
Yeah?
Yes. and-
yeah.
Until I rescued him.
You know what? That is one question I didn't get to ask, and I'd like to go around and ask that. Krypto.
Yes.
Before there was Black Vulture Conspiracy, what bands
Still
were
not
in it?
dead.
Still not dead.
They actually won Knotfest, a contest. They actually played. When was that? Yesterday at 11:40,
20.
11:20.
Now, what's Still Not Dead have going on? Were they?
They're like it was a zombie band.
They're a gimmick band.
A gimmick. Yeah, well, come on, man. Yeah.
No, he didn't mean it in a bad way. I got you back.
They. We had artistic differences.
Okay.
I like to create and constantly evolve.
Yeah,
And for me, it's all about the song and writing music.
sure.
And I was kind of feeling stifled because they wanted to stay where we were at. And push the stuff that we had recorded. And there's only so many times you can play a song
Yeah.
before you're tired of it, and it becomes something that's rather a labor.
How
of
many
love.
songs were in your repertoire?
We had about 12 songs,
Yeah.
and we played a lot. They're actually a really good band. I don't
Are
have
they
any.
still going?
Yes, they are.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like I said, they played Knotfest yesterday.
Oh, I misunderstood. I thought
Right.
you said
So-
you were going for it, but they're
No,
still going.
that they won the contest.
Oh,
and,
were you there?
I wasn't there.
Yeah.
I
Get along with the guy still? I know that's a poignant question to ask.
I have
but-
some history with
Yeah?
the bass player. I'm really good friends with him.
Okay, cool.
I love him.
All right, cool.
The
We'll
other
leave it at
guys.
that. You don't have to say.
Yeah, the other guys not so much.
I guess you are going to say something.
Yeah, I am going to say something.
Yo, man, you can't get the guy shut up.
And I just want to say that meeting Christopher Stout was my savior, my
Yeah,
musical
okay.
savior. I found somebody that we just click, and then when Duke
Kindred
came into the
souls,
band,
brother.
Brian, and all of us, we just play, and it's beautiful. It's
Yeah.
magic. And if you could come see us play, I would love to play for you.
Well,
And-
let me ask you this, and I know that I probably already know the answer to it, but what you're doing in Black Vulture Conspiracy, do you feel like you're fully realized in this band? Like what?
Yeah,
what you have to
absolutely,
offer?
absolutely, man.
That's
Total
fucking awesome.
creative freedom. We're always moving forward. We have a saying that we write 10 songs and then we play those for a few months, and then we're gonna scrap the whole damn thing
Sure.
and write all new music.
We're just four guys who just enjoy metal and
Right.
came together, man.
Absolutely. Well, Duke, since you spoke up, we'll skip over and we'll go back to Corruption. But Duke, what were you doing before this?
Just working, just
Working?
living my life. Yeah, I actually was not in a band before this. I was just
Really?
just playing my own stuff, doing my own thing, and
Wow.
actually Randy pulled me into this band because
Really?
he works next door to Brian, and he was telling Brian all this, and Brian actually pulled me in, and that's how it all came to be.
So you actually had no idea if you even had what it took to be in a band.
No.
And does he have what it takes?
Amazing.
Amazing.
He's been in other bands before.
Yeah.
Don't let him fucking fool you.
No, it's been a while.
He can play guitar.
Yeah.
He wouldn't be playing with us.
Now, why?
if he couldn't.
Okay, I'm going to pull it out of you, Duke. Why did you drop out for a while? Were you just not happy with what there was to offer out there? Or?
I don't know. I just never really thought about it, really. After my last band, I kind of got down a little bit because I wasn't in a group anymore. So
Yeah.
I think that's really what did it. I got real comfortable in my life, and all of a sudden,
Well, being in a band will it'll shake some shit up. Are you
Yeah,
cool
yeah.
with that?
Oh, dude, yeah, I dedicated everything to this.
He's the most dedicated self for us.
I'm there
He's
100%.
solid,
Literally,
dude.
this is what I do. This is what I love. This is what I'll always do. So
That's cool. That's cool.
He drives every day an hour and a half to get to practice.
These fucking guys, man, they tell me, I was like, I'm going to retire in a few years, guys. No, fuck no. You're going to be in a wheelchair, in one of those
Right.
motorized wheelchairs. We'll fucking put you in a circle, because I always turn circles when I play all the chords. I wind up, whatever.
Right.
And they said they're going to put me in a circle, and I can't quit the band.
We're all
So,
real close friends. It's
right,
just a
so,
close metal bond, man.
we'll just play
Awesome.
till we drop, man. That's us.
Awesome. And what is it?
What we did before.
Fucking Duke, take over, would you?
Yeah, fucking Duke, you want to host this show, man?
You just gotta wait 2 hours and then Duke starts talking.
Came along.
Right.
And he's the sober one in the bunch.
Yeah, I know.
All right, no, but what band you were in before this?
Before this, I was in a surf punk band known as Deep Sea.
Deep Sea.
Yeah.
Where'd you guys play?
Huntington Beach, Redondo Beach. We a lot of Friar Tucks, a lot of Route 66 and Doherty. We had residencies over there every Wednesday and Sunday.
Cool. Now, when you're talking surf punk, influences being
Dick Dale and Deltones,
Okay.
Slack Tones,
All right.
especially.
now that's a bit of a versatility bringing to this table.
Yes,
Cool.
I'm actually technically still in that band,
Oh,
quote
okay.
unquote.
All right.
We do like one
No,
show
he's
a year.
not.
We do one show a year, kind of shit. We play the Huntington Beach Pier once a year, and that's about it. Because we all grew up, that band all grew up together as kids,
Okay,
all the way
all right.
through everything. And
Well, if it's been around that long, you got a bit of a following. So when you do that once a year show, people come out for it.
yeah, we got some people coming out.
That's cool.
The last couple of years, I haven't personally been able to do it because of the fact of my job, my day
Sure.
job.
Which is a truck driver.
I'm a truck driver. I just actually recently got local. I was over the road for the last year.
But
and a
still,
half.
that's a lot of hours to get familiar with the Black Vulture
Yes.
music.
Very
Right?
much so.
So you come to rehearsal prepared, right, guys?
Oh, yeah. He's a great drummer, man. You know what? He's always there.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah,
Even when he's throwing sticks at me, man.
No,
Yeah, I
that's
got
right.
then Deep Sea, and then I had Night Eternal, which was that black power metal band that we were talking about,
Sure.
earlier. Or power metal black
Now,
metal.
did Night Eternal record it all, or
We were starting to.
so that's another band that's technically still
No,
together.
no, we're not together anymore.
All right. You
we
were
had,
starting
Then there
to.
became conflict of interest between
Gotcha.
the lovely guitar players,
Sure,
so things
sure.
kind of split.
It's always the guitar player,
It is, dude, because us rhythm section are badass. But,
right? We're
and
tight
then,
as fuck.
Yeah, and then I was in a slave labor union for the last 2 years on top of that, which
All right.
is a...
Now I'm gonna find out after you guys leave why I know that name, Slave Labor Union.
They're a pop punk slash bro
Maybe
punk
opened up
slash
for King's
hardcore
X because
punk.
I did an opening for King's X recently.
No,
I
no.
could have sworn they were on that bill. No,
No, if they did that, I'd been really excited.
right?
But they're
King's
very
X.
pop punky-esque, and so it...
What about King's X?
I
There,
love
Krypto?
King's X.
Do you
man.
really?
That singer, he's playing with George Lynch and the
And-
drummer of Korn.
And you know what? I sacrifice me now, crucify me now. I've never been a huge Dokken or George Lynch fan. However, and I've never been a huge King's X fan, although I've appreciated what they do. That conglomeration, I'm impressed
Awesome.
with. It's fucking
Great,
awesome.
right? Lynch kind of went back to his roots a little bit. He's not, you're not playing the flash '80s metal no more. It's a little more metal
Sure.
to the meat. You know what I
Sure,
mean?
sure.
Right.
I hope they continue on with that, but I do know that King's X is still doing their thing.
Right.
Which is cool, but yeah, very cool. Anyway, we're going to have you guys back when I don't have so many tech issues. This whole thing about being quiet while the other songs were playing was a weird one on me, but we'll have you up. And I know it won't be before November 8th, but sometime in December we'll have you guys back up. And
Awesome.
We'll do it
Awesome. Thank you
legitimately
very
and have
much.
another one. I sincerely enjoyed your music, or I wouldn't have you up.
Thank you, Martin.
Yeah, thank you
Definitely,
very much.
thank you.
Absolutely. And,
Give us a like on Facebook, please.
Yeah. / Black Vulture Conspiracy. Everywhere. We have a
Everywhere.
YouTube channel too, by the way.
Yes, we do.
We'll do that next time. For
All
sure.
right.
Anyway, it's a pleasure having you guys. Thank you so much
Thank
for
you.
your time
Thank
out.
you,
and
Martin.
doing
Thank you so
this.
much, man.
And I'll put a link up to make sure that everybody goes and likes you guys on Facebook and goes from there. And I, for one, will